What's going on, guys? It's 2:25 on a Monday afternoon, and it is, I think, almost the hottest day that I have felt in 50 years living. It's supposed to be like this all week. It is just terrible out there. Nevertheless, who cares? Fight through it. Man up. Be a big boy. Put your big boy pants on, right? That's what they used to always tell me. Stop complaining. Put them big boy pants on. Who's going to listen to you anyway? Nobody. But anyway, we're going to talk about these Jack Wolf knives once again. And what I want to do in this video is I want to completely let my mind go blank, so to speak. I want my mind to not even know who Ben Belcom Jack Wolf Knives is. I just want to do the video as if an anonymous person sent me these knives. We're just going to talk about the new one here, but we're just going to talk about the new one here as if just a ordinary person that I didn't know from Adam sent me this knife and do the review. Because I've been thinking about how do you go about doing such a review on such beautiful pieces? Do you just continuously repeat yourself? Just saying the fit and finish is just the best you've ever seen. Oh, it's so wonderful. The fit and finish, it's made so beautiful. The grind lines, the hollow grind, all that stuff. Yes. And then I thought to myself, I said, yes. Well, actually, they do need to be touched on every time you get a piece in from Jack Wolf Knives, because I feel in my heart that they are that special. They are that impressive of pieces that need to be continuously talked about. Honestly, honest to God. Now, this piece here, I'll tell you what, out of all these knives, I'm not just saying, this is my best one. It's my favorite one. No, it really is. It really does speak to me on all of those levels. This is to date, I have 4. This is my favorite Jack Wolf knife. This one right here is my favorite. Maybe next month, there could be next month when he comes out with his new one, I might like that one better. But as of right now, honest to God, this one has to take it. Has to take it for me. This purple Haze fat carbon is just on another level. Look at that, how it just glistens when you turn it. Just look at that fat carbon, that purple Haze. I don't know really. I'm not going to get all ahead of the game here. Let's just go talk about it from top to bottom and see what we come up with. We're coming in with this. Every one of them has these grind lines. I'll tell you what, man. Grind lines are so beautiful on a knife. They're just beautiful on every level. They're just gorgeous. These grind lines are just gorgeous. I love them. This hollow grind that he's putting on these things are just sick. Sick. You pinch it here in the back and in the front, you're almost touching your fingers together. That's how thin it is. This thing is thin. I'm just going to say it. I've never felt a hollow grind like this in my life. I've never felt it in my life. Let's talk about it again. I don't know Ben Belcom Jack Wolf Knives. This knife was sent to me anonymously. I have no idea who this cat is that sent me this knife. You've got triple line bolster. You've got yes, it's a triple lined bolster here. Really, really nice titanium. It looks fantastic against this, to me. against this purple and this beautiful blade. Everything looks just fantastic. I had to go all out on this one. I had to do it. I couldn't stop myself. I couldn't. It's just on another, these knives are absolutely on another level. They're on another level. You've got a beautiful cut wedge up here. I love those cut wedges. Look at it. Oh man, it's crazy. Long pull on this one. This is the first one that's got a really, really nice long pull. And that's another thing that I love on my knives, my traditionals. I love a long pull. It just gives it that aesthetic. It just adds a little something to it that makes you look at it like, okay, what's going on there? You know, it just gives you that little, something there. You know what I mean? And it's just fantastic. We talked about the titanium bolster. Real nice long titanium bolster here. This fat carbon, we're going to talk about this. We need to address this more. But the grind lines in this is just fantastic. M390 steel on it. The blade is just, look at the blade. I mean, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous piece of cutlery here. And I just feel honored that I can be able to get these. You know, because not everyone could be, you know, as fortunate. We're being honest here. When honesty's got to come out, we're being honest. Not everyone could be as fortunate to get all these. You know what I mean? And I'm just, you know, I just love them. I just feel really, really privileged that I am being able to put a collection like this together. You know what I mean? It means more to me than just showing you guys knives on a screen. This goes over and beyond. All this stuff is just over and beyond. I didn't get to the slips yet, you know. We'll have to save that maybe for another time. I've been dipping my toes in trying a couple other custom slips. They're just on another level. The slips are even on another level. Lefty EDC has introduced me to these slips. He was talking about them, boasting about these slips, and boy, I'll tell you, they are absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. They're top notch. I mean, you're not going to beat them. You can't beat these slips. You can't. You know, I wanted to test out the Wooders, and I did, and they're good. They're good. That's all I'm saying. They're good. And the ones that come with these knives they are very, very good as well. They're very good as well. But I just wanted to, like I said, I wanted to try out a few other options. That's all I wanted to, you know, and they're just, I keep them back here. That's Northwood's knife. I'll show you. There's his sticker right here. Northwood's Leatherworks Company. Right there. You can find him on Instagram. And he's wonderful to work with. Fantastic guy. Fantastic guy. Great. Just great. So we got that there. These knives are just fantastic. Look at the back spine on that. Can you see where the cut is? Look at that. Now, we don't know who's putting these knives together. The cat's out of the box. We have no idea who's putting these knives together. Do we care? No, I don't give a shit who's putting these knives together, honestly. The only thing that I do know is the construction on these are top notch. I wouldn't say anything that's different, you know, because let's face it, these are pricey pieces of cutlery, and they have to stand up to the best of the best when you're putting out premium knives like this. They got to be top notch. Action, everything. I have never felt action on a knife in my life. A traditional like this. Do you know how many traditionals I have handled in my life? GECs, all them, all the knives. Not action like this. Listen to that. I mean, that is on another level. That is absolutely on another level. Let's do it. Let's just sit there. I mean, listen to that. I've never felt a knife like that. Never. Action like that. Never felt action like that on a traditional knife. Never. Never. Just a complete, I mean, just a winner. You know what I mean? You've got this beautiful, he's done this coffin style back here. Look at that coffin style back butt end. Look at that butt end, how he did that butt end. Look how tight everything is on them seams. Look at them seams. Let's shut this for a minute. My goodness. Golly, man. Look at that butt end. Look how everything lines up on that butt end. There's nothing. It is completely immaculate. This knife is completely 110% immaculate. There's no picking anything apart on this. Find one thing that you could flaw on this piece. I cannot find a flaw. I cannot find a flaw on this piece. Centering. Look at it. I mean, let's face it, nothing is 100% perfect, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Nothing is perfect, right? But honestly, I'm speaking on these knives, and I can't find anything. I want to see other reviewers that can come up with their nitpicks, as Stasa would say. They're nitpicks. I want to see some nitpicks on this knife. Honest to God. It's a beautiful piece, man. It's tight. I mean, it's one to reckon with, man. It is seriously a tough one. I mean, you're really getting up into the, you're getting up into the primo stuff here. I mean, you're not going to get much better than this. Production-wise? Come on, man. Production? How are you going to get better than this production-wise? Tell me. I'm asking anybody in the comments. Help me out. I'm looking for answers. I'm trying to show it the best I can. M390 steel. Just look at the blade. Just look at the blade. Turn it over. Look at that fat carbon. Oh, it feels, the feeling of it. It's on another level. I mean, just look at how it just shimmers. When you turn it in the different directions, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Grind lines are on. Grind lines are just beautiful. Look at the grind itself. Very, 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 on both sides, extremely symmetrical. Very even, them grind lines are very, very even. Very, very well done. Look at the sharpening notch, the sharpening choil cut. Look how beautiful that sharpening choil's done. Look how they cut that sharpening choil in there. Just beautiful, man. Look at it. Boom, bang. Look at that sharpening choil. This knife is done, it is what it is. It's just a beautifully done piece, man. There's nothing to say about it. for the 300 bucks, man, you're in the game. I mean, it's well worth it. I'm going to say that on every knife I pick up from him. It's going to be like this every month. There's not going to be much that's going to be changing for me every month. You know what I mean? It is what it is. These are top-notch, top-tier pieces of cutlery. And if you want the best of the best, you really do want the best of the best, then you are going to want to get one of these knives. I'm telling you. You do not get much better than this. You don't get much better than this, especially production. We're not even talking custom. We're not getting into the custom realm of things. These are like customs, man. There's no way you could get a custom like this. You know what you would pay for a custom knife? Like, configured like this? A custom knife from a custom maker. You'll see how much you would pay from a custom maker to build you one of these. Top steel, M390 steel. How do you get better than that? What more do you want than M390? Come on. What more do you want? I mean, really, what are you going to chop down a house with it? What do you want out of your traditional knife? That you got to put M390 on here? I mean, it's beautiful, you know, I'm just saying. It's absolutely fantastic. But I'm saying, come on, man. There is nothing that I could fault this knife about, really. I'm not saying that because Ben's a friend of mine and I support Ben Belcom and Jack Wolf Knives. It is what it is. These are top-notch knives. That's it, man. That's period. I mean, it is what it is. And these slips, these are also top-notch premium slips, leather slips. They are top-notch. I mean, the stitching, everything from soup to nuts are, you know, I mean, top of the game. Top of the game. You cannot get much better than anything I'm showing you here. You can't. You cannot. Guys, I appreciate you sticking with me. If you did this long, that's the end of it. And what I'm going to say is I just appreciate Ben Belcom, Jack Wolf Knives, and I just feel fortunate that I'm being able to get my hands on such cutlery as these. Really, I feel fortunate. I really do. You guys have a fantastic evening. We're coming into the evening now. So have a fantastic evening, guys. Stay cool out there. Try and stay the best you can out of the heat. And we'll catch you on the next one. Be good, be well, be safe. Take care, guys.